Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Nelson. Here's a look at what's going on this week in the news. We begin with news from the Vatican. During an early morning ceremony in the Vatican Gardens, Pope Francis, with Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI sitting beside him, consecrated Vatican City to St. Joseph and St. Michael the Archangel. At the ceremony, a statue initiated by Pope Benedict of St. Michael the Archangel was unveiled. Pope Francis said the statue of St. Michael with his sword piercing the devil is an invitation to reflection and prayer and a reminder that evil never wins. His Holiness said that in consecrating Vatican City to St. Michael, we ask him to defend us from the evil one and cast him out. The Pope asked that the presence of St. Joseph, the guardian of Jesus and the Holy Family, make the city stronger and more courageous in giving space to God in their lives in order to always overcome evil with good. More news now from the Vatican. Pope Francis traveled to the island of Lampedusa to remember those immigrants who have been lost at sea trying to find a better life in Europe. Rome Reports has more on the Pope's visit.
The Pope's arrival to the Italian island of Lampedusa was quite symbolic. He arrived in this police boat, which has carried over 30,000 rescued immigrants in the last 8 years. The Pope visited the island to remember the roughly 20,000 immigrants, mostly from North Africa, who have died while trying to make it across. And many shared their experiences with the Pope.
We're here because we fled our countries due to political or economic reasons. To get here, we overcame many obstacles and we were kidnapped by the human traffickers. We have suffered a lot. We need your help, Holy Father. We need other countries to help us.
This marks the Pope's first trip out of Rome. It's a trip that highlights solidarity and prayer to console migrants. Pope Francis decided to travel to Lampedusa when he read that 7 North Africans died near the Canal of Sicily. The migrants were clinging on to fishing nets, but when the fishermen saw them, they cut out the nets and left them to their death.
Looking now at news from around the country, reactions still coming in after Pope Francis signed a decree clearing the way for Blessed John Paul II and Blessed John XXIII to be canonized possibly later this year. In a statement, Cardinal Timothy Dolan, president of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, said that he knows the news has gladdened the hearts of the faithful throughout the world, just as it did for him. He said the two popes had a profound impact on the Church and the world. The cardinals and archbishops who are members of the Saints Congregation voted in favor of recognizing as a miracle the healing of Floribeth Mora Diaz, a Costa Rican who was suffering from a brain aneurysm and recovered after prayers through the intercession of Blessed John Paul. Blessed John XXIII, who convened the Second Vatican Council, will be canonized without having met the normal requirements of having a second miracle attributed to his intercession. The congregation members voted to ask Pope Francis to canonize him without requiring a miracle. The Knights of Columbus said the Blessed John Paul II Shrine in Washington, which was established by the Knights at the former Pope John Paul II Cultural Center, would be offering a series of programs and events to mark Blessed John Paul's canonization. Back to the Vatican we go. Novices and seminarians from around the world traveled to Rome for a special meeting with Pope Francis this week. Rome Reports has more from the audience and the Pope's words of wisdom for the young religious men and women.
Pope Francis met with thousands of seminarians and novices who came to Rome for a 4-day event on the Year of Faith. During his speech, the Pope was very direct. He reminded the group that following God's call is not a temporary or part-time option. This despite the temptations of the modern-day world.
Diventare sacerdote, religioso, religiosa, non è primariamente una scelta nostra. Io non mi fido di quel seminarista, di quella novizia che dice io ho scelto questa strada. Non mi piace quello. Non va. Ma è la risposta a una chiamata e ad una chiamata di amore. Sento qualcosa dentro che mi inquieta e io rispondo di sì.
More than 6,000 seminarians and novices took part in the gathering. The Pope also reminded them that following God's path isn't about material riches, but inner graces.
quando tu trovi un seminarista, un prete, una suora, una novizia, una faccia lunga, triste, che sembra che alla sua vita l'hanno buttato una copertina ben bagnata, di queste copertine pesanti, boom, ma ti tira giù, ma qualcosa non va, ma per favore, mai suore, mai preti con la faccia di peperoncino in aceto, mai.
And finally in the news, in Madison, Wisconsin, Governor Scott Walker signed into law a bill that requires women who want an abortion to get an ultrasound of their unborn child and doctors who perform abortions to have admitting privileges at a hospital within 30 miles of an abortion clinic. The state Senate passed the bill June 12th and the Assembly approved it June 14th. With the governor's signature, the law took effect July 8th. Susan Armacost, legislative director of Wisconsin Right to Life, said in a statement that the law will empower women to make truly informed decisions regarding how they will proceed with their pregnancies and will protect the lives of women who experience complications after their abortions. Well, that is all the information we have for you this time. I'm Kevin Nelson, and don't forget, you can keep up to date on Catholic news throughout the week with Catholic Newsbreak right here on the Catholic TV Network.